Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I want to talk to you today about a particular hobby that you might be interested in, especially if you love history like me. This is my very first video. I want to dedicate my channel to the hobby, and this introduction might be a multi-video ordeal. I'm not sure yet. So with that in mind, let's go. I also wanted to mention that I've only been in the hobby for 1.5 years, so I'm no expert at this. I wanted this to be more of a journey for both me and you guys, so let's get to it. Man, I love history, whether it's from World War II or all the way to the Bronze Age and ancient Egypt. I love everything about it, from the civilizations, the grand characters like kings and queens, feats of strength, from battle, heroes. I love the architecture. I love it all. But today I wanted to talk about something you probably don't really think about. I want to talk about ancient coins. Speaking of ancient, what classifies as ancient coins? It's actually got a fascinating history. The first coins were minted around 650 BC in the kingdom of Lydia, which is in modern-day Turkey. They were made of electrum, little globulate pieces. I'll show what it looks like on screen. And either they don't have anything on it, or they have these striation marks. And on the back side, you see what we call an incus punch, which we believe was used to prevent counterfeiting. But funny enough is that we actually know of fake versions of this. And eventually they started to put motifs on the obverse, which is the head side of the coin. I'll make a dedicated video eventually on the earliest coins. But the end of ancient coins is actually the year 1453, with the sacking of Constantinople, which is modern-day Istanbul, which is the capital of Turkey. The Ottomans basically took over and dismantled the Byzantines, or the Eastern Romans. So essentially, we have 2,100 years of what is classified as ancient coins. You might think that all these ancient coins should belong in a museum, but we actually have estimates of 10 million ancient Greek and a staggering 100 million ancient Roman coins that still exist today. It wouldn't make sense for museums to store that many coins. That's why there's actually a market for this stuff. Plus, any coins that are usually found are not in archaeological digs. They're actually found in old trade routes, or in someone's field that someone stumbled across, in what we call hoards, which usually is a jar or multiple jars of hundreds, if not thousands, of coins. Now, with that said, you're probably asking yourself about the legality of owning one. You'll have to look up the antiquity laws in your country. A lot of source countries like Italy or Greece typically make it so the coin cannot leave the country. Then you have places like Britain or United States, where it can go in and out of the countries. And the extremely important or extremely beautiful sought-after coins will be in museums. They still can show up in private hands. Matter of fact, that a lot of museums showcase people's personal collections, or if the person has donated the coins to the museum. So it's not like the antiquity market is just keeping all of the best coins for private collections. And if you're wondering about how much it costs, it can be anything from $50, maybe even cheaper, all the way to multi-million-dollar coins that you can actually purchase. Now, with all that out of the way, I want to show you guys how to purchase ancient coins, because if you just Google or look on Amazon or eBay, you're most likely going to get scammed either by running into a fake, which is extremely common, or pay an absorbent amount for one that does not deserve that kind of price. That's the main reason why I wanted to make this video, is to show people, the first steps onto buying real authentic coins and to go about it without getting scammed. You can go to shows and see ancient coins, in hand. Here in the United States, it's not very common to see them, so a lot of dealers don't really know what they have, in a sense, unless they specialize in it. So I don't recommend new ancient coin collectors to buy from those sources unless, like I said, the dealer specifically is very versed in ancient coins. And the other two methods to buying authentic ancient coins is by the websites what I'm about to show, or auction houses. And I'll go over auction houses in a separate video. On screen, I'm showing you the site Vcoins. Vcoins is where real authentic dealers from all over the world list their coins that they want to sell. This is one of the best sites to buy from because all they do is sell coins. It's easy to navigate with large pictures. And all the dealers selling on the website have to oblige by a code of ethics. You can pause and read it for yourself. I recommend clicking on Ancient Coins tab and just scroll through all the coins, and perhaps a coin will pique your interest, and thus you can see the coin for yourself and research it yourself. Another similar site is MA shops. They're very similar to the last website. All the dealers still have to oblige to rules as well. I'm not entirely sure what's the benefit of this site compared to Vcoins, but it seems MA Shop leans towards more EU dealers and customers. You can click on the Coins tab and then Ancient Coins and scroll through all the coins that your heart desires, and they're all categorized. Now, I recommend not purchasing an ancient coin right away. I made that mistake and I bought a Marcus Aurelius coin that I, at the time, liked. I definitely regret it now because later on, I actually switched to mostly collecting ancient Greek coins because I liked them more. So I'd give it some extra time before buying, because you can easily make a bad purchase by either paying too much because you didn't compare prices, or by an ugly coin because you really don't know much about the hobby, this early on. So that'll be it for my part 1 of the series. I'm most likely going to go into auctions on the next video, or I might do, the attributions, which means what is the coin that you're actually looking at, and, how to see, what is an ancient Greek coin, what is an ancient Roman coin, what is ancient Indian coin, stuff like that, or maybe Parthian. So I'll end it on that, and thank you guys so much for watching.